So why am I sitting here in my gi? No, I haven't turned into the UK's version of John Danaher. I'm here to talk to you a little bit about visualization in sport. So it is known that visualization can actually help the athlete perform at their best and learn new skills when visualization is an integral part of their routine. However, like most skills, it has to be practiced regularly. It doesn't need to be done every day, but it does need to be scheduled in on a regular basis, perhaps 3 or 4 times a week. Now, there's good research on this. In Smith, Allsop and Allwright in 2007 found that functional equivalency of the actual skill being practiced within the brain, so the visualization or the imagery that's taking place, has to be of an equivalent to that skill. So what do I mean by that? I mean that this is why I'm sitting here in my gi, for example. You should be actually using the implements that you are going to be using within your sport. So for me, that might be a gi of sitting here in the gi. Or say, for example, you are a rugby player, you want to be holding the rugby ball in your rugby kit. Now that might sound a bit funky, but seems to be the way the brain works and helps to process the visualization and the imagery best. Now, not only do you want to go through the skill in your brain at the same speed as the skill that you are trying to practicing. So for me, that might be concentrating on reverse de la Riva, for example. I don't want to slow that movement down in my brain. I need to be doing it at the speed that I would be doing it in competition or on the mat. Now, also concentrating on your senses and feelings that you will experience during that movement is crucial, also down to the literature that we have available. So I need to be imagining exactly how the feel of the fingers on the cloth would feel, what emotions I might be expressing at that time, whether it's a little bit of anticipation as I roll under, whatever that might be for you in your sport. You need to be really getting engaged and making it real, so to speak, in your brain. Now, lastly, it also needs to be done from an internal perspective. So we don't want to be imagining ourselves from the outside looking in at ourselves doing the skill. We want to actually be as though we were there actually in the case, doing the technique, involved in it emotionally, really viscerally feeling the technique as we go into it. So whatever your sport, find yourself a quiet space, find the implements that you use for that sport. Imagine yourself conducting the skill that you want to practice, make it very specific, set a time frame for how long you're going to practice that skill, maybe set a timer and schedule it out so you are practicing it every day or every other day in your brain, maybe 5 to 10 minutes, something like that, and really imagine it from a visceral internal perspective.